y'all tonight. Can I ask a question? Where my ladies at? We got some queens in here. If you a true queen in here, raise your hand right now. I need to see it. Raise both of them. If you're really a queen, can I get both of them up? Alright, okay. I see some. Alright, well the other day I was talking to one of my friends, a young queen, and she was telling me about all the pain she's been dealing with in her relationship and all the drama she's been dealing with, all the inconsistency and the disappointment she's been dealing with. And I told her, she asked me my advice, so I told her, I said, look, listen, you're young, you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you know your worth. So you really don't need my opinion. I think the question is self-explanatory, and this is what resulted from that. Somebody phone up. Alright, y'all ready? Oh.
Cell phone don't vibrate, please.
Cell phone? Alright, here we go. Over time, hearts change, conflicted emotions. Authentic love over trust, the victory quotient. But this equation is falling from equilibrium. All the time you forgiving with patience past a millennium. And in the interim, feel lacerations of a million blades, still enraged. You delayed your future for this vicious game. In the strange mirror image, you can't recognize the face. Tired of the masquerade, killing that disguise today. No more complaining ownership, she taking ownership. A culture shift, cutting off friends and associates. Went from male man to beast, incredible Hulk and shit. Never will again face defeat, tears in the sheets in an empty house as you weep. All the absent bliss that you seek. What she see is no longer team, but a selfish-minded regime. Is hard to be committed when your heart is in the midst of bloodshed, splashing paintings the canvas, cancel the myth. Gallery shift, pictures of winter, a polar circle, you would sit in the center, letting your victory glimmer. Forgot the fact that she was really tremendous. No longer time to amend it, pray for divine intervention. Cause time is precious, no time to reflect it. It just leave a pissy like a diuretic. Relationship is diabetic. So cut the sweetness. Cause Wonder Woman, you were Justice League. An amputation, though a tough procedure, just trust and believe it necessary. She don't want another disgusted evening, just release it. Alleviate pain, I'll be that pain reliever. And what she say? She told him, recognize, motherfucker. Cause I ain't telling you a second time, motherfucker. And if your effort ever less than mine, I exercise the right of decapitation and cut you out my life. And this will be our final conversation. Ultimatum, ultimatum, ultimatum. I got one more for y'all. You can do whatever you want to do, so. Coach, right? Uncensored, young adventure, they gone. On that liquor, I'm on Zig Ziglar, flies, kick flippers, hopping park benches. What an auspicious time to augment it. No player in the league is off limits. And tell the audience we script the laws, parliament, abuse a rapper, barbarous, a rated X horror flick. Going nuts on some George Washington carving shit. George Washington, 1783, authoring history, marksmanship. Fully loaded thesaurus with dictionary clips. Visionary hit the thoughtless. Elevators made a legal pass. Don't believe in pass. Probably couldn't handle agony if you need to ask. Need a class teaching my brothers the genius back. Very few release the facts, even fewer seeking facts. Uncharted territory, picture Barry Gordon meeting Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, surely George Harrison was killing solos. Cold and Stone Cold, Steve Austin in the streets balling, learn from legends that we build off and be cautious. The young man told him be cautious, check it. Alexander weapons worse than the Socratic methods. Answer your question with question, nothing can match the obsession. Look back on all the curses, they actually blessings. Dressing all black, John Carlos a Kaepernick message. In any building, bet the builders adapt to my presence. Cash it and check it, check the mathematic expression. Type of flavor to make Jefferson Davis join the Black Panthers and persuade his neighbors. Cold Maine, it's a cold Maine. Doing what he loves supreme, John Coltrane. And that flow would take you higher than cocaine. The dreamscape highway, he got road rage. Then check it. Imagination is its transportation. Emancipating minds, 1865 throughout generations. In isolation, steady training, John Cole training, say the soul shaking caliber of cold crazy. A oasis, pros pro painting, pros gold paintings. Even Professor X gave a standing ovation. Make a hater run 100 dash after knee replacements. She said she got a man list, I could be persuasive. But she's not into scholars. She rather be with Lakers. She about them dollars, why else would she be flirtatious? And she don't read the papers, social media crazy. You love Eminem and that's ironic, you seem to be shady. Back to the topic, back to the cockpit. Doctor, what is the diagnostic? His dreams, Hakeem up, Elijah one rocket, seem like a novice. And if you see him, grab your wallet, pay your homage, or the flow he mops it with your ass. He want more albums than Johnny Cash, even in his promised lands. He can't promise he land, encourage everybody, snap that photography grand. Your photography grand. Man, Coltrane. Let's get it, JC.
Yeah. Got the albums out of boy, I tell you. He was so quick to come on the scene.